Hello. Welcome. Wala. Tinatry kong pull. Tinatry ko siyang pull. Hindi ko makukuha. Last. Isa pa. Kasi blue. Blue yung makuha ko. May Wow and Lyconia and Lyconia. Wah. Nameless Honor. I guess meron na akong level. Ito paano. And as for you, yeah. Here you go. Last one. Another blue. I figured out what would happen. Hello. Bigyan ko lang ng ang baba ng volume yung aking mic. Meron ba mga codes? Let me just check. Honkai is real. Codes. Yeah, let's see kung meron silang bago ngayon. There is, I guess. How do they work? Sumasama ko mga codes dito, diba? Redemption. Yeah, they're still working. Bliss. I guess yung dalawang to hindi nagmagana. Anong version na tayo ng Star Rail? Paano makita? Yeah, hindi pa lang. Anong version na ako? Expired na eh. So, there's no point. Well, hindi ako siya nagre-redeem, so hindi ako masyadong nanonood na live ng Star Rail, so my fault. It's still my fault. Jack money fault. Okay, start. Yes, let's go. Robin, mamaya na.
The feeling of relaxation is so nice.
Hi.
Ever since I stepped into the spotlight,
Look at
I have especially treasured peaceful moments like this. Thank you. I hope the next time I come, I won't disturb anyone.
You're not disturbing anyone. You're fine.
From this angle, I can see a brilliant river of stars. It's mesmerizing. When I was younger, I didn't know what weariness was. Even at night, I was restless. I'd always drag my brother along to count the stars. The more stars I counted, the more energetic I got. Whenever that happened,
You count
my
stars?
brother would hum a lullaby for me. Halfway through the song, I would already be asleep. Days of youth are
sweet.
fleeting. But those shining memories are gifts of growing up, and they deserve to be treasured forever.
That's nice. That's so nice. Where is there another one? Pom pom.
Not a...
I have. You know why didn't I get? Huh? Pom pom, I will beat. I got it. Why are the rewards not good? Not saying it's not that good. It's not that. Yeah, it's not that good. Keep leveling up, but Star Rail does give more than Genshin Impact, and I still can't open my waves. Yeah.
Phew.
Turn off my volume. my mic.
What's up,
so I
Pom Pom?
can listen to this.
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go. Blast? Expedition? Yeah! Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast!
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis by holding the war
Okay,
dance
and
there,
Friday.
demonstrating to everyone
Isn't
that
it
they've
Sunday or
returned to
something?
a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with
Okay.
all its hidden secrets.
That's good.
It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships.
Okay. Yes.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Luofu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think? I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown. Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danhung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The ambrosial arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know? Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived at the Xianzhou ship. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say. Such is the fate of us nameless, I suppose.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So easily pleased. Love that. I saw a Skyfaring Commission notice that the express has been lost to Shenzhou. Shenzhou? I'm not sure. Are you guys on the low floor already? I just got the stars. Right preparing. Everything you say. I like this. I like this line. It's kinda. Yeah, I'm gonna click it. Ooh, look at my chat box. That's cool. You know, send me a welcome to all of you. So yeah.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
The show begins.
Can I get in frames? I feel like frames are dropping. Yeah.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
women are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Lafu fighter jet. No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Wait. What's up with it?
Brazil, harm, Kumar.
Gotta escape.
Good idea. The everyday vibe of the Aurum Alley is a rare find on the planet of festivities.
Everyday vibe. Yeah, our clients have had their fair share of adrenaline-pumping dreamscapes. Maybe something down to earth would touch their hearts.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
That's
suggestion.
gonna be good.
We'll head to the Aurum Alley to gather
Oh,
materials. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a couple of days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Already sleeping.
What a different experience.
Just started.
Here you are! Everyone, this way!
No.
Success and
okay.
failure are predetermined.
I'm gonna chop you up.
You muffled. Hey everyone!
Chop
It's
my.
been a while.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
No.
We've only been away for a few months.
Kinda gives a little big sister vibe when it comes to how it comes from style. And it's gonna be a funny one.
What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
You know, the last time we came to the Xianzhou,
Sorry.
the first person who greeted us was...
Okay. I'm just blown away by it. She's talking now. So. Damn. Okay. I'm kinda happy by that. I don't want to say I like the voice. Fits. It fits.
I get it. Better safe than sorry.
Seriously, I've never seen the Lafu so lively before.
Okay. So is
I
that
was a
box
bit
now?
worried that holding the war dance right after the
But why
Ambrosial
does
Arbor
some
crisis
lines
might
not
be
work?
too soon.
I mean,
But
maybe because I'm
seeing the
taking money
bustling Starskiff
from
Haven,
the player clips.
I
So,
understand why
Yeah.
General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Pop.
Yep. There's people from other delves
pop.
and travelers like you three who've come from afar. With the
Pop,
war
pop,
dance
dole.
coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight.
Probably is something popular
The general
right now in the
said this
Philippines.
ceremony would
I'm
help
not
the
sure if it's
Xianzhou
still
Lafu
popular, but
recover from the crisis.
It's
It's a way to
horn.
showcase our martial spirit,
A custom
reassure
horn
people,
for
boost morale,
motorcycles,
and attract
trucks.
visitors from other
Usually
planets
it's
to
from
promote
trucks,
trade and peace.
I think. And
By the way,
vehicles.
the
As long as
Xianzhou
it's a
Alliance
vehicle,
places great importance on this ceremony too.
Be
The
called that
Xianzhou
has
ships,
horns.
the Zhuming and the Yao
Just search it on
have both
YouTube.
sent messengers to
And the
offer their
pop-up doll.
blessings.
Like, it's like P-O-P. Two of those, then doll. D-O-L. I think that's how you do it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos. Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it. But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. I wonder if it's true. If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
I agree.
Oh, still. Oh. What's this?
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's
this?
gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
I wanna click this. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Advantage. Oh.
Watch out for
Nice.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Crack. Nice. What the hell? I'm not using a phone, so please be fast. Why did that take so long? Oh, because it rained.
Arson? Why are there wars in here? This ends now.
Harmony and unison. Time to split your prescription!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
I'm
Another
gonna
journey begins.
Put it on the phone
In the
because
still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
I'm gonna put it on pause on there. Guys.
Like that,
Thanks.
That kind of
There we go.
Why don't you stay and play for a while? Let's kick it up a notch.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate?
Gonna wait for Robin's.
Let's play hide and seek.
Oh.
1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
People love that. So yeah, let's wait for Robin to
Sisters,
start
fleeting
with,
as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I
Yes.
hope for an end to strife in the world. The harmony will soon play in unison.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Tonight, souls shall embrace.
Tonight.
Tonight, the stars echo because of me. Rise up into light.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, just listen. You can hear the freaking voice. What more they got 100? You gotta admit, this looks badass. Okay.
Dust's reign.
I mean,
The two shall fall.
300. Sorry, got excited. I love that damage, dude.
Not good.
I'm excited about the new character too. Okay. I was just talking about her. Wait, I'm sorry. No, first reaction.
Thanks
That's-
for the
that's
help.
Freaking weird.
Sorry,
That's
no time to
awesome.
chat. Could you give me back my...
I'm sorry about that. I don't have that fetish. I promise. I promise. 100%. It was just the first thing that
my
came to
sword!
mind.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Oh, that was so weird. That was so weird, actually. As soon as that happened, my first freaking
While we
initial
appreciate your
reaction was that-
rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad. Is that a freaking
Who's in
furry?
charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault.
How do you talk like that?
We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
Oh,
The war dance approaching.
freaking accent.
Safety should be a
British,
top
maybe?
priority. Now,
British.
tell me,
A British.
how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven?
I love the accent, don't worry.
According to the protocol,
Not
Borisin
the-
prisoners
not the
should be
freaking
held
accent
on a
so much.
Starskiff and taken
Sorry, not
directly to the
mine.
shackling
For a
prison
bit. A
under
little-
strict
a
supervision
little of
without
my
ever
English
touching the
coming
ground.
from
Who
the
allowed
British
a
accent.
prisoner transport
So,
ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this, Captain.
Yep.
This incident
We're
involves
gonna
the
call
Chu
someone.
Ming's
We're gonna say
diplomatic
bro
vessel.
or dude. Say Mike.
Who are you?
The guy
I'm
said-
Liu Ju,
I don't know
officer
why.
of the Patrol Defense Squad.
I don't know why, dude.
Thank you for your help,
How did
Lieutenant
this
Yan
copy
Qing.
price?
The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't
Doesn't
be
play a
held
lot of,
against the captain.
Call of Duty
Here's
before.
what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just
Yeah,
before
every single
arriving,
Call of Duty I
and the
played was
Ju Ming's
pirated.
diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the
So I don't have
Borisin
the money
pirates
to
and
buy it.
imprisoned them on their ship.
Well, when it comes to streaming,
So,
I
an
won't stream
IPC
pirated
ship
games
was
rather than
attacked by the
them.
Borisin near the
That's about
Luofu,
it. So,
and the
everything I
Juming
stream
envoys
is
saved them?
paid games,
Sounds complicated.
or at least
Honestly,
games
it gives
that
me a headache
has
too. Ju Ming
paid,
diplomatic ship,
or
adhering to
games that I
standard
have to buy.
procedure,
I
docked
did
at
pay
the
for them.
passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu.
I did pay for them, so
You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
look much maturer now, Yenching.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Shenzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people
cool.
out there
He's
with
more
that
mature.
kind of talent.
That's growth for
It
you.
shouldn't be too hard to find her.
My freaking chair's creaking a lot. Why did the lighting change? Hey, bro.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Okay. Okay, he's the villain. He's gonna be the villain. Where is he? I'm gonna cut his neck.
Stream 4.
So they won't stop being a villain. Let us have fun.
Deliver the prisoners to the shed prison.
Okay. That's enough.
Success,
What was this?
no matter how hard you try.
Oh, I get it. Sorry. Just need to yawn.
It's been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you for your
For your
presence.
presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Let's just listen to them for a bit. Hello, child. Oh, he's an old man. Sorry. I'm sorry. No one.
General,
I'm
I
gonna
brought our
do
guests
a
from the
freaking
Express.
karaoke stream on
Oh,
Twitch.
I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
I'm gonna shoot you. as
Don't
my
worry,
karaoke.
you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
And put a echo on my mic. So yeah. Think about your own Panic. No, I was getting that. You miss us.
Sure, how couldn't I have?
Oh?
It's not often we find such moments to reunite and enjoy one another's presence.
No homo, dude. But my character is a
Ah,
female.
since when did she and General Qing Yuan become such good buddies, Dan Heng? They seem to be having a great time.
Oh shit.
A lot must have happened without our knowledge. At least, I hope that's the case.
Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou
Ooh,
Zhumi,
this old one looks kind
known
of cool.
as the
I don't
Flaming
know why.
Heart.
No
Like a
need to be so
trainer.
formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
A humble
Elder
old man.
Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons.
Ooh,
Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
I love how humble
Be
he
it
is.
Arbiter General or Furnace Master,
Huayan?
these are merely
Is that
titles
how
given
you
to me
pronounce
long
the name
ago.
Huayan?
I've retired several
Huayan.
times already, but with the current
I
change
don't
in
know. You just
circumstances,
shut up.
the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you,
General
Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's another and mine glad to meet you, General. I thought there was gonna be a choice where good meeting you. But yeah, it was funny also.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the lawful.
He
Same
is
as all of
respectful,
you.
so yeah. Let's respect that.
So, these three
Is that
are the
part of
ones
his
you
thing?
mentioned, Jing Yuan? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Dan
Oh,
Heng, March
it's the girl
7th,
that stole
and
the
her.
swords.
Without their help, I'm afraid the Law Fu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
I just went.
So, the
Sorry.
Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Oh, he's a reincarnation or something. I don't know.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Law Fu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Oh my god. Okay. Take a screenshot. Yep, there. Got one. Okay, she's pretty, dude. Okay. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yu Li.
She's so pretty.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
So she won't
Won't
return them.
do?
Okay.
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lafu's swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Good.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
She thought tiny.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
Nice, nice.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered, so please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn?
Oh, shoot.
I'll find another
It's gonna be
chance
hard.
to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
Yep, again.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Good, responsible. Why is she so tiny? Why is she so tiny? Okay. Okay. Why are you tiny? It's a child. Probably a child. Say... I take back what I said. What I accidentally said. She looks like a child. I'm still a child, anyways. My deepest apologies. I need a pedo, don't worry. But I will talk to you.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Oh shoot.
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yenqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along. Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different. Besides,
Sure.
the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
Okay, I understand her now. So she ain't a brat. She is a hard one to talk to.
This is the report Qing Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to
But
them first. Then
that General Huayan,
after I go to them, and I will
so thin and scraggy. As
forget.
if even a light breeze would knock him over. Is that old man really an Arbiter, General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huayan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Juming.
Yeah, you've noticed that too? It's really weird. Do the Xianzhou people age? I rarely see any old people on the Xianzhou ship. And when I do, they're usually travelers.
Yeah, maybe he's
But
not from
General
this place.
Huayan looks like an ordinary old grandpa. Is he really a Xianzhou general?
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yenqing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss. Let's not waste any time here.
Not at all. Yenqing.
just talk to them so I know. So anyone, anyways,
Well, let's.
let's go to the game. I am gonna end it here. Since
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance.
after this line, I'm gonna do the commissions.
The
then
fact that a
let's
simple
see.
martial arts
I'll
ceremony
try to
has
wake up
attracted
tomorrow early, so I
esteemed
can do the
generals
commissions,
from the Zhu
missions,
Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere
moves,
spectator.
so I don't miss out.
Might there be any specific instructions from the
The
marshal?
countryside plays on this little properly, so yeah.
You're overthinking it, Jingyuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword. No need to bother. The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Don't forget the guy.
Aw, I
from
was so
the first
excited.
thing.
I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
So let's not forget about the guy from the front. The one who was like, seems like there's troublemakers all everywhere or something. I'm not sure if that's what he said, but yeah, that guy called a freaking furry. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'm just waiting for this.
An alchemist from the
freaking end
Juming
this
serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right? What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Okay, finally I can stop it here for today. Ooh, another rush. Not even enough. Ain't that reaching? I mean, I can do a few things. Maybe March, I love it. Love that. So, can I unlock it? I mean, yeah. Coming back to round match, we need to start in.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
What's this?
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters! Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
Oh shoot, this is a freaking spoiler. Damn. Should have finished the story first. Huh. That was a huge mistake. I'm gonna continue it, but I hate that I'm gonna get spoiled by it. So, yeah. We got spoiled too.
So, how'd I do, Master?
I'll stop here.
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius. Oh, you're right. I almost got all excited for nothing.
I'm just speaking my mind. Trust me, you're really talented.
Did you hear that? I'm truly a genius.
So,
swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh? Now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yanqing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Her? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia. Yeah, I really like them. So what?
Nice.
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
A movie.
Could it possibly be immersia about swordmasters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersia and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a swordmaster too.
Oh, so
See?
that's what's yeah.
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
Yeah, I understand that.
Becoming a swordmaster who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Play along? Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! All right, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
Please don't tell me. Okay, where is your blade? Okay. Early access obtained. What do you mean by that? I have early access to this? I don't know. I call that though. Self-play training. I won't do this unless I finish this. Not sure why I have this. But having that looks pretty though, the fit. Yeah. I can do this. And this. I'm gonna do this off cam. I won't do any of this. I guess I will this one. But I want to get her before I actually try her. Because that's the kind of person I am. So yeah. Gift of Odyssey. Okay. Oh, I forgot you can still attempt these. Even after. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here and go to bed.
Everyone needs some time alone.
With this strength, I can save more lives.
Okay. We will do the assignments first, or this one. Daily training. Defeat 20 enemies, obtain combat support first time. We're like, yeah. I'll do this. So, yeah. I'll play again tomorrow. Good night. Just gonna do this before I go sleep. Bye.